you could get it. Like, I want to take him out back and then have him put it in my front.
This is your first show since Girls, which has been a minute.
I came here to find myself. A lot of stuff went down in New York. My ex-boyfriend is living with another woman right now.
Oh my God!
Do you want me to murder them?
Why was this the project to bring you back?
You know, I think it was really important for me after Girls. It was my whole 20s to take a moment and to, I refound so much my love of film, my love of literature, and also just like creating a life outside of work and creating a life in my 30s. And this project felt personal, and yet it also felt exciting. It was a new genre for me. I hadn't done something that was in this kind of romantic comedy space. I would say Girls was more of a romantic tragedy. So, you know, it was really thrilling way to get back in there.
After 8 years, Lena Dunham is back, making her big TV return in Too Much, a semi-autobiographical series she created with her husband Louise Felber, who she met in the UK after splitting from music producer Jack Antonoff.
Jess, something has shifted with you.
Jess? Hi, how are ya?
Girl, are you good?
How much of your own experiences and feelings in certain situations did you pull from?
I would say that there's always like an emotional truth to anything. I have to feel connected to it, and that's with every character across the board. And you take this grain of an experience. I moved to the UK. I was in a transitional place in my life. I met somebody, and that is like the nugget of it. And then you expand from there and create this world. And so, there's a lot of, everything is drawn from something. It just all doesn't belong to me.
I love you. It's ruining my life.
We hear Taylor Swift's music a few times throughout. Why was her music the right choice to be featured, and did you connect with either Taylor or really Jack Antonoff about that too?
So Taylor's one of my best friends for almost 15 years, and she's also somebody who's taken me on a real journey. I was listening to her music before I ever met her. Those albums totally defined all of these various periods of my life. And so I was lucky enough that I spoke to her and her brother Austin, who does all of her music and television placement, and he's brilliant. It was actually originally going to be a different tune, and Taylor actually watched the scene and suggested that this one would be right, and we didn't even have to change a detail. We just laid it in, and
of course,
there it was, because that's how her brain works. So I feel so lucky, and it's one of the most emotional moments of the show for me.
I wanted to be in bed with like Hugh Grant from the British Jones Diaries.
Did you say British Jones?
She's British!
In the Netflix series, Hacks breakout star Meg Stalter has the lead role playing a New Yorker who moves to London looking for a fresh start. Will Sharp, who you may recognize from The White Lotus, is her love interest. There's a mini girls reunion with Lena, Rita Wilson, and Andrew Rannells.
This is an alternative universe where Hannah and Elijah had a kid together. Like, I
Correct.
believed it.
And by the way, Hannah and Elijah might still have a kid together. We don't know. In Girls, obviously, he was her college boyfriend who came out as queer.
And Beau is...
My lover.
who's male?
This is someone's husband who's now taking it on a little bit of he's coming out as, a poly pan, adventuresome gentleman.
You're unhappy.
Leaving me is the worst thing that anyone's ever done!
Change your life.
Whenever I'm around him, I'm just happy. I love working with him. I love being with him. He's like my favorite scene partner and just an amazing friend. And so it was a real joy.
You've got like an American accent, right? Let me guess, you like one of those Love Actually girls.
There's so many amazing guest stars in this. Meg, what was your reaction when you read all the things you'd be doing with them? Making out with Andrew Scott, doing lines with Naomi Watts, like, it's wild.
It just was like so surreal that I'm like, I can't believe it's happening.
Meg, obviously, Lena is your sister in this. Rita Wilson plays your mom. We got Andrew Rannells as your brother-in-law. Did this feel like a girls fan fever dream?
That's how it felt for me because I am a huge Girls fan. I mean, it's literally the best show of all time. It felt really surreal and strange to like be in scenes with them and watch them together. This is the London I came here for. It's like out of a movie.
Yeah, horror movie. These people are full of pent-up rage and dark secrets.
I know, but look, it's a yellow house.
Will, what were the vibes like shooting this in London with Meg?
Honestly, like, genuinely really good. Like, it was one of, like, the most, like, enjoyable, if not the most enjoyable set to work on. I felt like that's thanks to you, but also, like, the way Lena led the production with, like, you know, real, like, kind-hearted, tender spirit. And there was a real, you know, collaborative, like, really wonderful atmosphere every day on set, which made it sort of, made you feel safe. You know, in the scenes, and like you could do your job and be vulnerable, and yeah, good vibes.
And you made us feel amazing on set too, Mr. Will.
Okay, thanks.
I could do it. I could go and find my English dream.
Was this your dream cast? Because everyone felt like they just understood it, what they were making, and they lived in these characters.
You hit the nail on the head. Like, everyone came with such an understanding of the tone, the feeling. They committed so hard, whether they were there for 4 days like Naomi Watts.
Menopause really should come with clearer warnings.
I love how you guys say, like, the menopause.
Or, you know, 4 months like Meg and Will.
You want a scone, Gubner?
Yeah, right. So that is the most annoying genre of American humor.
They were coming to play, and they were coming to really embody these characters and also really give them like a 360-degree emotional life. And so, yes, it was my dream cast, and I wrote these roles for these people, and I feel so lucky.
Is he who he says he is? This has all just been a series of red flags. You think you're so special.
I get that it's hard for you.
Obviously, there's a lot of intimate scenes in this, you guys, so I was curious how you guys all worked together on set to make sure you got it right.
One word, Miriam, the intimacy coordinator who I love, who also is my acting coach, and she was so amazing. We love Miriam.
Yeah, she was brilliant, and it was very, like, Lena basically just broke all the scenes down in a very simple way and would just be like, this is 5 seconds, then this is 6 seconds, and it was, they made it easy for us.
Super easy, super planned, and they were incredible.
Just try to act normal.
Whatever, the champagne's hitting. It's gonna be one of those nights where you wake up the next day and you think, damn, dog, who did I sign last night?
This is a very different role than Hacks, but I'm curious, of the two characters, who can you relate to the most? Is it Kayla or is it Jessica here in Too Much?
That is such a good question. There's definitely different things that I relate to in each, but I would say I probably relate to Jessica a little bit more, although I don't think I would be a good assistant.
You wouldn't?
The thing I relate to is I do love Paul, and I do love Jimmy very much as Kayla.
But you seem like you bring the vibes everywhere you go, so I feel like you would make a great assistant.
I think I'm not as good on the calendar, in the scheduling, in emails.
Will,
but I guess that is like Kayla, so I do relate to that, I guess, yeah.
Like, how did we survive up until this point?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, we didn't.
The finale does end with a wedding. What are your hopes for season 2, and do we feel like Felix and Jessica are solid, Will?
Well, I feel, that's for Lena to answer, but I definitely know that she was like, what is the final line? She wanted there to be some kind of cheeky little, you know, mischievous thing at the end, so even the perfect ending was a little bit like, we'll see.